Good day, good people, and welcome back to my channel. Now, today's video, I'm not going to hold you guys for that long, but there are some things that I want to get into. But before we get into all that, if you're not subscribed to this channel, hit that subscription button, hit that notification button, bell, so that way you can be notified every time I'm dropping a video. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and as always, drop a comment in that comment section. Now, let's get to today's video. Okay, so like I said, in today's video, I'm going to try not to hold you guys for that long, but there are some things that I want to get into when we are discussing the situation with Scrappy and Bambi and Mama D. And we can even throw in Miss Erica Dixon. Okay, now, Bambi recently did an interview, and in the interview, it was about, of course, the interview asked her about her life, and she basically said that, well, I'm going to let you guys hear what she got to say, so that way you don't take it from my mouth, and then I'm going to come back with the rest of my commentary.
You see on social media consistent with what's going on in real life in terms of co-parenting? Because that got to be difficult.
It's hard because, he has taken me back to court. Like, we've only got divorced like 6 months ago.
Go to court for what?
Because I wrote a children's book and I use the likeness of my children in the children's book, and it's very petty. So when he bashes me on social media and when he goes on these blogs and these podcasts and do all these things, of course, like, it is a little hurtful, but then I'm just like, me going back and forth with him on social media, anything like that would not be conducive to me doing what's in the best interest of my kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be nasty because I just don't have that energy in me at all.
This is what I want to say. Scrappy is the common denominator. If you pay attention to his love life and people who he's dated, he's kind of circled back around the same 3 women. He's put other people in, of course, and dibbled and dabbled, but he's pretty much dealt with the same 3 women. We've always seen Erica Dixon. We've always seen Diamond. And then Bambi was around for a long time, and she actually was his wife. I do think that he loves all 3 of these women, but I think that, I want to say that the show, I think, definitely plays a part. And when we are seeing him with Bambi, or even when he was, doing his stuff thistle with Diamond, I think that it was something different, and I think that it was something that keeping him active. But what I think has happened finally with Bambi is she got tired of all of this. And not once, like, they used to have conversations. She's tried to talk to you about how your mother steady comes at her. And it's like, it's one thing for you guys to be having your own issues or to be feeling like something is lacking in your marriage or in your relationship, and you guys have children. But when you have your husband's mother, your husband's mother, just attacking you, she has a platform herself as well. So it's not like it's just like your husband's mom is just getting at you and just saying little childish stuff. Like, this lady actually has a platform as well. And when she says certain things and making diss tracks, and you're upset because now Bambi is allegedly going to be suing Mama D for, talking about her and the things that she is saying. It's not right. You have grandchildren. Regardless if you like Bambi or not, and then I don't like how Mama D goes back and forth. You didn't like Erica. You didn't like anybody. But now that, you really is nemesis with Bambi, now you really want to get back cool with Erica and stuff like that. And if anything, you should have been cool with Erica, because you have a granddaughter named Imani that Erica is the mother of, who, Scrappy had a baby with, the first child. So you should not be going back and forth with the baby mamas. And she's always putting her 2 cents in. She's the one who went around and was telling people that they were going to get a divorce. Like, she's the one who was going around telling people that Bambi was trying to take stuff from Scrappy. And it's like, what the hell is she going to take? Every woman has said the same thing about Scrappy. When they are in a relationship, they are taking care, it's their name that's on, whatever property they're renting out at the time. It's their name that's on these cars. They've all busted him out and have said these things. So, it doesn't make sense to me when he gets online and he says, when he goes on tour, he makes so much money and X, Y, and Z, and that's why he still goes on tour. But apparently, it ain't enough. Because all these women, or are you being one of those men where, you go on tour and you make that money and you just act like you broke, and you know that these women are going to put their name down on properties and cars and stuff like that for you, and it's going to be all good. Because it's happened with all of them, except Diamond, I don't believe. but I know for sure it's happened with Erica, and for sure it's happened with Bambi. And for you to get upset and be trying to sue her over her book that she's including her children in, and she says the likeliness. So I'm not sure exactly what that means, but even if she was to include her children in a book that she's creating, as long as it's not degrading the children, I don't understand why she couldn't use her children. Because that's going to help out with some dollars, and her children might as well be included in it because the money is going to those babies anyway. So I don't understand why she couldn't do that. Like, I don't. Now, if he's asking or mad because they didn't have a conversation or they had a conversation and he didn't agree, whatever the case may be, at the end of the day, this woman is taking care of you guys' 3 children. Your mother is making diss tracks about her. You keep going back and forth between these women. And then not only are you going back and forth between these women, you pillow talk to each woman that he has been with. And he done told them something about it's like while he's in Erica's face, he's going to tell her something about Diamond, or he might tell her something about Bambi just to make, it seem like it's really cool. When he's in Bambi's face, he was telling her stuff about Erica. He was saying stuff about, he's like, come on, dude. Like, you got to pick the signs and pick up on these things. And it's unfortunate that, the children will have to suffer and see, their parents go back and forth. But I'm glad that in this interview that Bambi said that she will not be giving it that type of energy because she don't got time for it. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't want her children going back online and seeing, they're already going to see enough from them just being on a Love and Hip Hop show whatsoever. Like, their actions on there, even her going back to back in the day when she was in that hot tub with Benzino and Stevie J. Like, the kids, if they want to take it back and go watch all that, they're going to see their parents, her and Scrappy, do some pretty crazy things. You know what I'm saying? But moving forward, I'm glad that she's deciding not to give it her energy. And Scrappy has to look at himself in the mirror. He always, comes out and tries to say that she's playing the victim. But honestly, in every relationship that he has had, he always tries to play the victim. And he always tries to get people to be on his side. And you can tell that the way his mom is and the way that she's been, like, especially with telling all of his business on every freaking season and getting into it with his situations, like, he feels at some point he's protected and covered by her. And I think that that's why he really don't be getting at her so hard. Like, it was only one time where he really broke down and told her how he felt. And she still got in his business and was still talking about him and his wife the following season. And it never stops with her. And I think that these women, they all have had problems with his mama. And it's like, you can't see that you and your mama is causing problems to all the women that you have been with. You keep doing the same thing and keep pillow talking and keep, wanting to drag these different women in. You're not showing any receipts of you having any place to live or sustaining any, like, come on, dude. Like, it's just crazy. And I'm just tired of seeing him in the comments. I'm tired of seeing Mama D in the comments. If the girl did an interview, y'all didn't have to say anything. Just let her have her moment. Let her tell her side of the story, whatever she wanted to say. And then y'all go on about y'all happy little day. You don't need to respond to everything. Like, there's a time to respond and there's a time not to. And the time to respond to will be in court and stuff like that when y'all have to go through all that stuff since you guys are not on good talking terms. Y'all let me know, am I tripping or is Scrappy not the common denominator in this situation? Him and his mama, but it's really him because he should have stopped his mama and he could have been chose up and figured out what he really wanted to do with these women instead of playing games with them. Y'all drop a comment in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about all this, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video respectfully.